Good day, everybody. Welcome back to the last spell. Last episode, pretty nasty raid. We had a lot of enemies poured in, and we did our best to hold them back. Okay. Keep pushing them back as far as we can. With the resources we haven't got a ton we can do. We'll grab some more money. And we'll grab some money here. Okay. So maximum workers' houses have gone down. Do I want to basically invest in more work crews? I will make it cheaper to run this though. And I will upgrade this. Because then it means that we can use one here. And one here. So we recoup the money we spent doing that. We get an extra 10 gold. Okay. We can pick stuff up here. Ah, story event. Welcome to the Oak Outcome, Commander. How far did the corruption spread? My dear, how to put this nicely, it's bad. Truth be told, it's rather horrifying by human standards. And if we examine the damage from a more cosmic perspective, let's say it's interesting. The mist has infected the elemental spheres mages are known to use, so magic has been corrupted well beyond your world. Okay, so basically, whatever happened here has spread over to other dimensions. Fantastic. I think like being interdimensional condemners of the innocent, is that? Okay. Yeesh. Okay. Death Denial might be a nice one to pick up on harder difficulties. Haven starts with 30 more gold, not worth it. Grants +1 reroll. And stuff like axes and stuff more likely. These are useful if you just want to power through the unlocks for certain items, or you have particular builds in mind. Scavenging ruins and corpses yields 20% more resources. That's actually not a bad one to have. But I'm still going to basically save money to get the ones like extra items and the like, because that's the smarter thing to do. Can't hire any more heroes. That's a shame, because that's a pretty powerful talent to get unlocked early. Unless we basically fire someone, but I'm not really wanting to do that. And all the rest are just basically just use action so many times. Buy the buy consumables we could do, to be honest. Let's first level people up, though. So you're our spearman. Movement point would be nice, but extra damage is just... I should have gone for extra damage, really. Rewarded in the end, which was lucky. More mana regeneration is pretty powerful. That one's good to have. Yeah, that one's really good to have. Every access point costs 2 less, which is powerful for a lot of his basic abilities. Skill range, extra reliability. Whenever an isolating is killed, it's not going to be for you. Lone Wolf could be good, actually. Maybe 10% of missing mana. As long as you're not wounded, get dodge and movement points. You've got a good amount of armor. As long as you're not wounded. It's either that or we get relentless. Relentless isn't too bad, actually. You're poisoner and you're not doing a great job of it, to be honest. Damage upgrade for you would be great. More mana so you can throw poison around more would be awesome. Restoring health wouldn't be bad. Wherever your mana spent, get action points back. Getting a trinket slot for you would actually be pretty powerful, to be honest. Because not having access to trinket hurts. Okay. Straight up more damage. Daily health. What are you running with? Stun chance. Reliability up from 10 to 30% is powerful. Quick reload is good. Mark is good when we want to hit enemies that we really don't want to dodge us. Everybody else is leveled up or nearly leveled up. Okay. So, first reward for the knights. Yeah, let's do a reroll and hope something that's rarer. Silver rifle actually wouldn't be too bad for the other marksman. Pants wouldn't be too bad, and a trinket which is move. I'll grab them. I'll grab the gun. Here we go. Poison damage actually is pretty sweet. Frost armor. You've got. What do you got? You have scale. You have a rarer form of it. You've already got that, so it's probably a mage we're looking at, to be honest. Not the best thing in the world, because you lose 3% damage, but you do get a lot more magical damage. Physical damage, not really caring about, but mana, physical damage for you, yeah. Unless we give it to you. But that actually doesn't benefit you at all. Not really. I mean... Ironically, I think I actually want to give that to that person. Health regen, daily mana regen. That's actually pretty good to have. Okay. So you're going to have this. Yeah, mana regeneration. Health regeneration is not so important. The only person that would really benefit from that would be... Can't get rid of the action point. And you've got the one that does that, which is too powerful to get rid of. Yeah, you can have that. Because that buffs up your mana regeneration even more. Person that hasn't got anything. Ugh, that's just bad. Okay. I could give the rifle to you, but you're predominantly a poisoner. less armor, less block, but you get more damage, which I always think is a better deal, to be honest. You have the spell book, you've got the bow. We could switch it out for the musket. The thing is, the action economy isn't great on that. I mean, to be honest, I'm tempted to give it to her, which I know sounds crazy, but it's useful to have a weapon for her that allows her to shoot without having to do like repositioning constantly. So either we give it to her, or we give it to him, because his weapon is. It might actually makes more sense to give it to him in case of situations. The loss of movement though sucks, and he hasn't got a lot of movement. I mean, I think what I will do is I'm going to give it to him as a backup weapon. Give it to him. He can do that, and then when he's out of things, he can just pull out the gun, and actually guarantee some relatively reliable kills. You can have momentum is better suited for you and your sort of attacks. Still haven't got anything for you. We may have to buy something. Okay. Sell that. Sell that. We've got 280 gold. Physical damage, not something I really want. Again, not something. I could buy some potions, actually. That's probably a good thing to do. Potion of strength is good to have. Mana potion as well. I'll do a re-roll. That's not a bad one to have. And I can't turn that down. And we'll grab that. Yeah, I know there was some good things here. I mean, to be honest, that's actually pretty good to get. I might grab that as well. Either that we can get another gold. I can't actually get a gold mine. Dodge and accuracy. I can't give it to anyone that's going to suffer a penalty to accuracy, really. And I'd prefer to give it to someone with melee. The loss of accuracy, slight loss of accuracy hurts. Balanced, that's not balanced out by that. Give it to her and she loses movements. Get a ton more armor though and more block. Dagger maybe. What can we buy for? What can we get for 50 gold if we want to buy something? Actually, to be honest, getting something like a mana well is probably a good investment at this point in the game. Just a passive buff to everyone's mana is always nice, and I've been meaning to get one. Okay. That done. Everyone starts with potions now. Fantastic. So let's go to our wizard. Yeah, I need to actually, to be honest, I should have gotten a better weapon because he's running around with that terrible thing. Haven't had a chance to upgrade it yet. Haha, my mistake. Okay, it's probably going to come back and bite me in the ass. So both of the extra damage ones, I think, have to go for her, and we just constantly just give more. Yeah. Her main issue, as I said, haven't given her damage upkeep. So just buff her with a load of that. Where's the poison bloke? You can get that with the extra action point. Extra poison damage. So you're doing a lot more poison damage now. And we have the regen that you can use your spells a lot more. So there's no use for you not to start throwing it about. For my wizard, yeah, the wizard's just gonna... I just need to bring as much potions as possible for them now. 19. I don't think there's anything I can do with 19. I can't upgrade anything. Getting the mana well was probably a poor choice of investment. What else can we do? Yeah. So they're pushing from here. And they're pushing from here. My expectation is the boss is going to come from here. We've had no single wave come from this area yet. So my suspicion is that the enemy is going to basically pop out of the ground from up here. If I was a betting man. Okay, we repaired the damage. Okay. Catapult's been shown to be really useful, which I like. So I'm tempted to throw another one down, to be honest. They do have limited range, though. So I probably want to have one somewhere like here that allows us, or somewhere slightly forwards, we can sort of like hit main groups of enemies that are pushing. Let's throw one down here. Sorry, wrong tab. What are we also looking at? Yeah, runners are starting to show up now, and there's a lot of them as well. Okay. Defenses wise, I need to start thinking about closing the base in as well. Having this section open up down here now is not really an option any longer. We need to tighten up. So yeah, putting a gateway in now would be good, even if it's just broken down in bits. Okay. It's going to be a free skull across the board, no matter how we look at it. Gonna put you in the tower. Once again, you're going to be down here. And I will put the wizard here to support. You're going to go in the tower. Actually, maybe not. Actually, no, you do, because your poison requires you to be able to run around a lot. So you can sort of stay here and sort of start picking off enemies, which would probably be a good idea. The fact they're going to be up here and push is always a pain. Down here we have sniper support. We have our berserker with potions. We have our mage. And the mage is going to be carrying a lot of stuff now. Like output wise. So hopefully we'll get the job done. And she can regenerate quite a lot of mana now, so we can use her abilities more sort of generously, especially to clear out big groups early on. Yeah, 1 turn. So you're going to basically save not using that straight away until we start being big groups, and then you're going to start doing that. So yeah. So every time C moves, yeah, that would be good. Okay, so her abilities. She never had a very good mana generation anyway. I sort of dropped the ball on Superior. Yeah, on Superior, I sort of dropped the ball on her a bit, to be honest. Down here, you've got you. To be honest, I'm actually tempted to switch. I'm actually really tempted to switch these two around. Because in the enclosed spaces, his stuff is better. I just find that he's better at like dealing with this mess down here. Here, what we could do is we can put her forward, and then the enemies get chokeholded, and we can just basically use this more effectively because there's a lot less destructive cover up here now. That's how I feel. I feel that she's better suited to being up here now. And with the poison effects that we have ongoing, it makes sense. That's how it feels to me anyway. Okay, so that's all done. The thing is, I don't really want to be honest, because I don't really want to go into another battle. Because it's going to probably take us a good half an hour or so to do, especially we're this late into we're beyond the halfway mark. So I'm probably going to end the video early. I know it sucks, but that's just how I think it's the best thing to do. I'm really not happy about this, if I'm going to be honest. This ruin down here, I get a really strong feeling this is where the boss is going to spawn, either out of the ruin proper or out of the graves, or it's going to spawn in the ruin, and then the enemies are going to spawn constantly out of the grave, so they're right on top of us. It's not good. I'm not going to lie. We have 10 more workers, which means we can get 50 more gold out of here effectively. Probably if I survive this night without too many damages, I need to get her weapon upgraded. That's my prime priority. Either getting a new weapon. Yeah, so getting her a new weapon would probably be good. Something with a large AoE area. To be honest, I'm not a fan of like great swords in this game. But hey ho. I'm glad we got a lot of stuff done, to be honest. This we haven't done. I know we could probably invest in traps and the like. But with this, I'm happy. We got the potion one off the board. So next time we do a run, we'll get also the better hero traits, which is going to be really good. Buying or crafting weapons, that one just going to take ages. It just takes ages. And these ones we're just going to have to slowly chug through. Yeah, just slow and steady. this requires us to do so many things. Cloth armor isn't bad, but it's... The thing is, the problem with cloth armor I find is that once you get it early, you just never use it after a certain point. Brute stuff isn't bad. Using stun on enemies. Poison, if you can get that up, that would be nice. Yeah. It's basically anti-poison. It's basically a for poison build, if you can get it. This one is... Yeah, no, that one's actually more poison build. Have a hero kill 450 enemies. Use potions. Use 10 potions on another hero. We get heroes have the potion throw perk ability. That's not so bad. That's more sort of utilitarian usage because you can buff up your allies. Yeah, Omen of Abundance. Plus 1 equipment slot. Oh, that's bag slot. The hero spend 10 actions in a single turn. That's harder to do without certain potions and perks. Have a hero to 11. Have 12 workers. Use 12 workers to scavenge ruins and corpses over a single production phase. I mean, that's possible. First ruin or corpse scavenge each day costs 1 less. That's not bad. That just needs us to get our worker count up. Which is doable. Corpses disappearing because of decay automatically yield 5 gold and 7 gold and 13 material. That actually is pretty good to get if we can. Oh, if it's 2 ticks though, that's not that great. New Omen, discover your strength. Corpses flood were destroyed by an attack. Inflict 20,000 damage by having boomers blow up air. Build 30 blisters, mounted blisters. I thought we had that one doing already. All type of rain defenses have their skills improved, able to affect more targets. Yeah, a lot of these aren't for me. I mean, they're all sort of +2, +3. Hero even starts with +1 hero for 3 ticks. It's not really worth it. Patience is actually a good one to get. Abundance is okay. That's okay. So a lot of, I'm gonna say it right now, I don't think a lot of the perks you get are that great. Some of them are okay utilitarian, which allows you to get a bit more flexibility out of certain abilities and items. But a lot of them just don't do it for me, to be honest. Using potions on others we can. Like, the +3 potion, we can just use it on the ranger and stuff. But that's for next time, folks. I've been Cornish-knight. This has been the last house. Sorry that there's not been any real combat this turn, but the later you go into runs, the longer battles take. And I don't want to do like a 50-minute long video or an hour long video. So that's just how it's going to be. So this one's a bit shorter than normal. I'll see you all next time. Please like and subscribe. It helps me a lot. Goodbye.